You have mentioned it in some part, how the DPP can create value for those businesses in different sectors, particularly with the big ones with a huge supply chains.
Yeah, so there's actually a number of ways that the DPP can create value and not ultimately be a cost. But I think it's important for companies to understand that this can take time, and that the DPP is kind of the first step towards kind of really enabling circular business models to be more possible. So today you do have a lot of businesses starting out offering product as a service. We see increased sort of business in the recycling industry, particularly in sort of like niche recycling or small batch recycling. But it's difficult for those companies today to kind of operate in a world that is existing in the old way, the linear economy way, where products are made and disposed of. So I think the best value that the DPP can provide is existing within the context of actually a more functional circular economy, and that will take time to really come to fruition. But that is kind of the goal, and in that scenario, the DPP is creating a lot of value for companies because it is enabling a lot of those concepts to take place. Because a lot of what we're talking about when we talk about circular business models is transferring information from one sort of user or stakeholder to the next in an effective way, and being able to also sort of add information over time to sort of document any relevant information to the product. So, but that being said, there's ways today that companies can get value from the DPP. For example, just on a very basic level, DPP can be a kind of marketing tool. It's a great way for companies, especially companies operating with sustainability as a core part of what they're offering to their customers. It's a great way to communicate exactly how your products are sustainable. So you can show a much more detailed information and give consumers or your customers more background information about how you've calculated your sustainability or what is actually sustainable about your product. So it's a great way to communicate, also to engage with your customers. I mentioned kind of loyalty programs can be done using the DPP. So that is one way that it creates value. But I mean, also we touched on earlier how companies can improve their sort of efficiency or address their sustainability goals. If their goals are related to, for example, ensuring that a certain number of their products are recycled, for example, the DPP can really help to achieve that goal. So I think it's important for companies to really reflect on what are they doing today, or what ambitions do they have, especially in the relation to any kind of circular economy activity or ambition or sustainability initiatives, and look at how can a DPP potentially help make the process to reaching that goal more efficient. And I think there's a lot of different opportunities to be done there. It can be quite a little bit different on case to case, depending on exactly how things look for the company, but that would be a good place to kind of start workshopping if you want to look for value creation.